Faust! Faust, your rent is due! What the fuck is this?
My name is Hammond Faust. I'm 28 years old and was raised by a family of tailors on the streets of San Bernardino, California. Ever since I was 9, I had to steal to survive, and I was pretty damn good at it too. Some go for cash, others go for diamonds, gold, or even art. Me? I go for a different kind of prize. Sandwiches. I go by many names, but only one of them really stuck out to me. The Hamburglar. Rumor has it that this competition show that I'm participating in has a bootleg by the name of MEMELAND Jr., and I was sent in by the host of my show to investigate, and investigate I will. With force. That's right. I'm the antagonist now.
Sensei.
Oh. Hello, Tagiri. And you've brought the groceries that I've asked you for. Thank you. Why the long face?
Equius found out about my secret training.
Oh, well, sorry to hear about that. Perhaps next time you should be more careful on who you tell these things to.
Oh yeah, maybe I should be more careful around the people I trust. Way to pin the blame off yourself, Sensei.
What are you talking about?
You told him. You told Equius. I always make triple sure not to tell anyone about my affairs. The other day, Equius told me that I wasn't meant to be a Spinjitzu master. And I was so damn sure that I told no one, 'cause I never do. It's a habit. So it was nagging me. It was nagging me! So I talked with Ardata. Turns out, someone saw you talking to Equius before the elimination ceremony started. And you know who saw you? Ardata. The only person who could have told Equius is you, Sensei Wu. Boy, that indigo, huh? That conversation must have felt like a blowtorch in your ear. All that talk about horses and muscles right up to the side of your Lego head, my God. What was so important that you had to tell Equius before the elimination? The only thing I could think, the only thing that makes sense is that you told him that I was not meant to be a ninja. Speak up. Tell me why. It's the least you could do for me now. I'm your student. We're supposed to look out for each other. Why were you working against me, Sensei?
You're not a real ninja.
I'm what?
You're not a real ninja! Spinjitzu training for dummies, for Christ's sakes? An online course? What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am, and you take these shortcuts, and then suddenly you think you're my peer? You do what I do because you're pretentious and you watch those shitty cartoons? I committed my life to this. You don't slide into it like a cheap pair of slippers and then reap all the rewards.
I thought you were proud of me.
And I was. When you straightened out and started focusing on your team, I was very proud.
So that's it then, right, huh? Keep old Tagiri as the team mascot, because he's not good enough to be a ninja.
I know you. I know who you are, what you are. People don't change. You're an otaku. And an otaku I can handle just fine, but an otaku learning Spinjitzu is like a chimp with a machine gun. Spinjitzu is sacred. If you abuse that power, people get hurt. It's not a game, and you must know that on some level. I know you know I'm right.
I got a 20-pound bag of mochi, some onigiri, and some of those eggs and steaks you like. A couple Alternian relics, and enough soap operas to last 3 or 4 days of binging. After that, I'm done being your student. Fuck you!
Tagari. Tagari!
Welcome to your first elimination ceremony, Mean Greens. Today's prizes are green apples. If I call your name and give you a green apple, you are safe. If you do not get a green apple, you will be eliminated. The Green Goblin is safe with no votes against him. Yoshi does not have any votes. And neither did John. I still don't feel good about it. And neither did Nagisa. Jotaro and Kodako both received 1 vote each. This is an apple from Eden! It's down to Masaru, Monica, Mr. Hippo, and Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch is safe. And so is Masaru. That's good! That's good. I'm still alive. It's down to Monica and Mr. Hippo. One of you will be eliminated. Don't cry, children. Monica will not be eliminated. Period. The cards don't seem to be in my favor today. Mr. Hippo, with 4 votes, you have been eliminated. Well, I suppose this is a terrible, terrible shame. But, these things are inevitably going to happen in our lives, and sometimes we just have to accept our fates regardless of what we do about it. Reminds me of the time me and my good friend Orville were still in college. Let's see, were we freshmen? Sophomores? I think we were seniors? Yes. We were seniors in college when we were attending one of those college frat parties that pop up in the movies all the time. Anyway, by attending this party, we were subjecting ourselves to a horrible, horrible sight. The 2 of us saw our first dead body. Now, I personally was no stranger to seeing corpses. I saw them whenever I attended funerals or when I was stationed out in Vietnam way back when. But this time, it felt very off. It felt like I was someplace where it didn't belong, and it was. We arrived inside the building, and before we got into the games or the booze, we were greeted face to face by this guy by the name of Andy. Now, Andy was a very colorful guy, and by that I meant that he was gay. Now, personally, I have absolutely nothing against the LGBTQ community. Hell, my sister is actually married to a beautiful, beautiful woman. However, Andy was a little too touchy-feely, as in, he would sexually harass the men in the room by groping them, and he did this to Orville, too. Now, Orville, on the other hand, is not so keen on the idea of same-sex marriage, which was ironic since the 2 of us had explored each other's bodies back in high school in the bathroom. I guess he didn't really like it very much. But as I was saying, Orville didn't take too kindly to this, and proceeded to call him offensive slurs and other words that I absolutely refused to say. Andy wasn't bothered by this, and then grabbed his favorite bong and started smoking from it. One thing about Andy was that he was a huge fan of marijuana. Like, he practically breathed the stuff. So I put the bong up to his lips and started huffing it. Way too long. His face started turning red, and then purple, and then blue, and then he just stopped breathing. None of us knew what to do about that then. When the police finally arrived, We were all taken into questioning about what happened to poor Andy. And I said to them, well, I told them to fuck off. And then they sent me to jail for about a night for talking back to an officer. And then I played soap chest with this great guy, like this amazing guy. I think his name was Tuco or something like that. Well, whatever. Tuco and I played chess for what seemed like hours. And what a fine afternoon that was. Today's contest is...
Wait, excuse us.
Who goes there?
Yes, our plane just crash landed recently, and I was just wondering if you could take us back home.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do anything about that. I don't own a flying machine.
But we saw your rocket. You could take all the contestants home after they get eliminated instead of killing them.
Wait just a second. Anyway, today's contest will be very special. It's a contest that will train you for the line of work that I was created to do. For today's contest, we will be catching predators. He's dead.
I had a feeling he was an android. Androids are robots who impersonate celebrities and other real-life people. They are creations of evil and should be euthanized immediately. Thank you guys for saving us from evil robot Chris Hansen. Hey, wait a minute. Who are you guys? I'm Buzz Lightyear. And I'm Volker Ratite. But what about the contest? I still want my 3 wishes. Don't worry, we'll be your hosts, and I promise that under my command, you will all not die upon elimination.
Okay. Then what's the contest gonna be?
Today's contest will be to cross a narrow bridge between 2 cliffs. Space Rangers had to do these exercises all the time to test our agility and our problem-solving skills. The last team to have all their members make it to the finish line loses. Go! But bust my buffers! If I knew some of you would be flying, then I'd change the contest in a heartbeat.
Okay, it seems far too narrow for multiple people to be on it at the same time. Sullix, would you mind using your psionics to lift us across? Gee, Roddy, I don't know if I can lift someone with them. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be fine. If you say so. I find this challenge rather boring.
Dude, this contest is kinda ass. Can you spice it up a bit? Spice it up? But it's already very action-packed, and it's definitely not what you call boring. Hold on, if they want us to spice it up, then we'll spice it up. Oh, Elijah. You need to learn how to close that big fat mouth of yours. Yeah.
Aw, Equius saved my life. Now he's gone. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the contest right now.
There's a wild monster going to attack us. Is there something we could do that would prevent us from getting killed?
We could always use some of my serve bots to help us. Actually, let me stop you right there, Tron. There's something I've noticed about you. Really? What's that? You claim to be a villain, you are the inventor of many gadgets and gizmos, and you have a small army of yellow guys who do everything for you. You're literally fucking Gru.
Oh my god! Sussy baka.
Alright, Batman. Chris was the robot this whole time and now he's dead. And now suddenly these 2 guys show up. Do you think we should trust them? Sounds to me like you trusted Chris more than you trusted them. Anyhow, they mentioned something about a rocket right outside the trash can. Got any ideas on how we can get aboard that and escape? No, not yet. I need to see where this contest goes from here. I'm going to wait until next elimination ceremony, and if the person eliminated dies, then we can find a way to escape. Are you aware how reckless that sounds? What about the safety of everyone else? Regardless of if we escape now or not, people are going to die. There are some things you can't control.
Jotaro, do you remember anything about Monica?
Monica is the best. Monica loves each one of us. All except me.
You don't remember anything? Anything at all? There has to be something.
I do remember Big Sis Junko and how she helped us.
Jotaro, listen to me very carefully. Monica does not care about us. She's just using us to win this competition. I need people to help me get rid of her.
But I like being hated. Everyone already hates me. Under this mask is a face so hideous, your eyes would explode just from looking at it.
Zip it, volleyball. If you're not going to help me, then we have no reason talking to each other. If you tell Monica about this, I'll have you eliminated.
Damn, boy, are you alright? You look like you're about to stand up to some bullies and then get beaten the shit out of.
I'm fine, just very angry.
Angry? So what? I get angry all the time. The other day, I was whacking into Judy Hopps videos on iFunny, and then I accidentally nutted to a gif of two Spider-Man making love to each other.
Little boy, why are you angry?
I'm mad because I don't want to die like this. If I'm going to die, it'll be from fighting grown-ups. Yeah.
Pitiful child. You want to die in battle when you have no preparation for it. How does one look like a 10-year-old and vape-obsessed 26-year-old at the same time? In other words, you look fucking stupid. Sounds like you need some exercise.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the little ultimate PE. After this contest, I'll train with you, Nikki, and I will be the strongest I've ever been.
So are you two brother or sister or what?
What's a brother? What's a sister?
Oh, what? I guess it's not important then.
Looks like those clown twins are in trouble. Hang on, clown things! I'll save you! Yeah. Are you two alright?
Yeah. We're fine. But how will we get back up the bridge?
Hey, you guys smell that? It smells stinky. It smells like rotten hoofbeast shit. Whoa. Hold on. Did you just say hoofbeast shit? What? It looks like the buff alien man has returned.
And he brought some horsies. Horses are like so adorbs.
Oh, fuck.
The giant horse conch.
Aqueous, you're okay.
Well, wiggle my ears and twist my bulge into a pretzel. It looks like everyone has made it across the bridge with the power of horses. Well, actually, not everyone. Oh. Well, in that case, it looks like the yellow fellows are up for elimination, and one of them will be going next episode.
Vote one of the contestants who you think should leave the show for good.